Time for game 2, aka July wins again. There's probably some Mujuk fans out there pretty mad at me. 3, 2, 1, 0. Going on to Medusa. Are there actually Mujuk fans? I can't imagine he has any fans since he only has 20 games under his belt. Might get a fan if he's able to pull this out. Down here at the 7 o'clock position is July Zerg. Again, sending his overlord in the right direction. Psychic Zerg. Up here in Teal at the 10 o'clock is Mujuk. I'm trying to read what that says. You are the best? I don't know. It says something on his little poster there, but okay, Mujuk, you gotta do something here. How about some proxy gates? Go behind, or you could do the same thing that Much did to July to beat him on Medusa. Just go for proxy behind the mineral line of the main, which was just proxy cannons and proxy gateway. Managed to get a lot of economic damage done there. But Mujuk is going for his Force Fast Expand, playing it safe. Going to try to get his economy going with that Forge Fast Expand. I'm guessing that July Zerg is probably going to go for a 9 pool. Again, he does like a very early aggressive strategies here. Looks like he's going for somewhat of an overpull build. That is my guess. And he's camping his Overlord. This is one of the new strategies I've seen a lot of Zergs going for. I saw July go for it first, actually. He just camps the Overlord and makes sure that Mujuk can't scout just by looking at the Overlord. Because if Mujuk went down halfway to towards the 7 o'clock position and saw the Overlord, he would know that that's the direction July was in. So that's why July just camps his Overlord there and makes Mujuk go all the way around before getting that scout. In the meantime, July actually went for a 12 hatch, and he might just end up expanding again. Now he's going to see that probe, so he's going to instinctually know where to go, just based on how long that it took the probe to go down there. That's actually a very smart strategy. He just has great instincts. He knows how long it takes for a Protoss player to... What the heck is this? Okay, Mujuk is putting down a pylon behind here for some reason. I guess he's going to try to cannon July in. But July saw that cannon. I mean, it's not like he can sneak by. There was a drone over there to spot it. So July is going to bring over just... He's going to try to take out this probe, actually, and keep the probe from building anything. That's really smart. Instead of trying to take down the pylon, he's going to try to keep the probe from building a cannon back there. This is taking an awful lot of July's drones off the line, though. And July doesn't seem too scared about this at all. He's not even focusing on that pylon. He is very, very confident in his micro that he can keep a cannon from going up there. Even if Mujuk does get a cannon up there, I don't think it's going to do anything for him. Mujuk, in the meantime, I think he forgot about that cannon idea, and he's just putting up his usual stuff, his cannon and a gateway, and another cannon there. In the meantime, July is still not worried about that pylon. He's sending some Zerglings up, going to try to put on the early pressure while he's expanding again. He's just devoting a couple of Zerglings to this. July is scared by no Protoss. I think Mujuk should know that by now. And July is going to be in for kind of a rude surprise here when he sees those cannons. Lost one Zergling there. So he's going to know that that new expansion from Mujuk is well defended. We'll see how he adapts his strategy here. Oh yeah, he already has, 3 bases up and going. Almost the 3rd one up and going. So he's going to get some good economics going here. There's a cybernetics core going down at the natural expansion. Not sure if that's a great idea or not. Always like to question the players when they start putting a ton of stuff at their natural expansion, because the natural expansion is right up against enemy lines. If July decides to break with his Hydras, he might be able to pick off the cybernetics core, keep Dragoons or something from coming out. And there's the lair actually at the natural expansion of July. So I guess I can't question July on his putting stuff with the natural expansion. He obviously knows what he's doing. And he's sending up some Zerglings. He might be trying to run by here, but Mujuk has that Zealot in a good position. He's going to keep the Zerglings from running past. Not sure if July is going to commit to this or not. I kind of doubt he will, seeing that the Zealot is probably going to be enough to keep all those Zerglings from going by. And let's see what he's going to do with those Zerglings. He's just running them around right now, trying to keep any probes from going out and getting a third base or a scout. Citadel of Adun, once again, Mujuk, I think, is going to go for the Bisu build. Although that was kind of a modified Bisu build in the last game, there wasn't a whole lot of Dark Templar out in the field. Usual Bisu build is a lot of Corsairs and a lot of Dark Templar. Tricky Dark Templar drops, just trying to get on there. I think those Zerglings are on patrol. Yeah, the Zerglings are patrolling. July Zerg is actually very, very fond of putting his units on patrol. It's actually a smart strategy to do to keep the probe from getting by, just making sure the probe can't get by. I mean, he could probably micro his Zerglings around enough to stop a probe, but he wants to make absolutely sure by putting those Zerglings on attack move. More hatcheries coming up. And Mujuk is going to try to take out an Overlord around here after he gets the scout. I'm not sure what else July has up to deal with that Corsair. There's a lot more hatcheries going up here. 2 hatcheries just right there. And there comes the Spire. No Hydralisk Den yet. So we might be seeing somewhat of a Mutalisk harass before the big Hydra push. I think we will be seeing a gigantic Hydra push on the front, but maybe not right away. Might be seeing some harassment first. July has his Overlords going all over the place to make sure he can see any kind of drops that are coming towards him. Another hatchery, so July's going super heavy hatcheries here. He's putting down hatcheries all over the place. He's probably going to lose a couple of Overlords before he can get out some units to take out the Corsairs. Some Scourge. There's a Spire out. So we'll see if he starts pumping some Scourge right now to deal with this, so he can keep his Overlords from dying. I think he was trying to get him with the Zerglings, but that's not going to work with that cell out there, unfortunately, for July. More gateways, Templar archives. I think we're going to see a Dark Templar drop coming up here. But July has some nice spotting Overlords around here.